Oh, so today we're going to be doing our competency test number 2, which is measurements using a volumetric pipette. First thing we're going to start off with is using this thermometer here to measure the temperature of the deionized water in this 250 milliliter beaker. We're going to insert the bottom into the beaker here so it's submerged. And we're going to give it some time to just rest and take up that temperature, so there's some temperature equilibrium there. And for the sake of time, we're going to just measure it right now. So what you want to do is you rest it and get down so that you're at its level. And measuring this temperature, I see it's about 20.19 degrees Celsius. So next thing I'm going to do is walk over to my notebook here, record it. Next thing we're going to do is measure the mass of this dry 50 milliliter beaker here. And we're going to tear the scale, put the beaker on, and we should get a mass of 31.627 grams. We're going to record that. Next thing, we're going to remove the beaker from the scale. And we're going to use our volumetric pipette to extract 10 milliliters of water and put it in here. First thing we're going to do is attach the pipette to the pipette pump. It should just loosely fit in there. And then we're going to lower it into the water. Or you know what? Wipe this off first, just in case there's any residual stuff on there from whenever it was last used. We're going to lower into the water and crank this down so that it creates a vacuum in there. This way there will be water sucked up. Make sure it doesn't go into the pipette there. And you're going to rest that, remove this, put your finger on that, and get down to its level again. And you're going to want to lower the water in here ever so slowly until the meniscus touches the measurement mark there. And right there we've got exactly 10.00 milliliters of deionized water. Now there's extra water right here. You can see some of it drop down onto the table. So you want to wipe this with a Kim wipe here. And then after that, you're going to want to start emptying it into the beaker like this. You just remove your finger.
In Oreo, I had students take pictures, but we were using the lunch.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And
So you're going to dinner Wednesday?
Wednesday, yeah.
Maria and
so this is all the water emptied into here. We can lay this to rest for now. Now the next part of our procedure demands that we weigh the mass of this. So can't tear it again since it's already been teared.
it's the same day.
41.538 grams is our mass. Next thing we're going to be doing is a calculation. So we're going to take the difference of these two masses. Difference in the masses comes out to 9.911 grams. Now, this would not be your theoretical yield here, because our theoretical yield would be this. So 10.00 milliliters of water times 1.00 grams per milliliter. That yields 10.00 grams, which is pretty close to what we got in our experimental yield. Now, as per the density of water, which is 1.00 grams per milliliter, it should have been 10.00 grams of water.